Okay, so I always start my videos with the word okay because it's the best thing. It's the best thing to say. This is my second video. This is a way more like more video in terms of like productive. This is a very productive video. This next one, last one was a little less productive. I was crying and shit, but that feels really good. It actually does. So, that's good. It's kind of also embarrassing myself is one of my habits. So, but if you didn't see the other video, I just want to mention that I am wearing my Plot Advancement Man shirt today, which is a special shirt that I wear 3 out of 7 days a week, and I've been wearing it since 2002. And yeah, it's a very good quality shirt. And oh, how I try to minimize these confusing moments, but I can't, and I don't really want to. I just want to believe I can't see that is the way you trying to say. The title is Ashwaganda. So I'll just tell you a little bit about this, why I'm making this video. Okay, so I'll just cut to the chase. I've had erectile dysfunction for my whole life. I've never been able to have sex in my whole life. I really haven't. Like, anyone who's dated me would confirm this for sure. Anyone who's dated me for sure. Anyway, like normal sex. You can do weird stuff, but that's anyway. My partner has a friend named Jackie who I'm sure could do with a shout out because like getting a shout out is cool. No one really knows about Jackie. She's a pretty obscure person, honestly. But she like astrally traveled over into like Aaron's room, my partner Aaron, and like observed her. Like she's a super like I mean there are lots of these people out there. They don't talk, they don't go out in public. Like I'm unusual that I talk about this stuff, because we don't talk about this stuff, right? Anyway, she like astrally traveled over to Aaron's room and she said like she really liked Aaron. Aaron is a very interesting person. She's very interesting and she gets attention from cool people. So she got the suggestion, like just like that she should know about this substance, which is ashwagandha. And so Aaron has a good intuition, and like she knew, like I mean, basically, like I was having some issues. Like I don't have total erectile dysfunction, but like it's I don't have to get into the details of that. It's like basically if you have erectile dysfunction, like absolutely take ashwagandha. But it definitely works. I mean that's the cut and dry of the video. The more the bulk of the video is more my criticism of the medical system. To be frank, like I mean, because you have to understand that okay, so like I mean, this psychic traveler intuitively suggested a substance to my partner. Okay, that and then she suggested it to me, intuitively knowing, not scientifically knowing, intuitively knowing, just intuitively knowing, right? Not trying to understand, right? Not trying to understand, but just knowing, if you know what that is, just knowing. And so she suggested it to me. It instantly cured me, Like I mean, I'm a little bit resistant to stuff. I don't really like taking stuff. I just like, I'm not like I do take things, but like there's so many substances you can take. So I take this thing and have the best sex of my life and everything, Like and so anyway, so like I mean, really it works. It's an unbelievable substance. Like I mean, if you just try it, just try it. But like anyway, so like I like I went through the medical system for this. Like this is the thing. Like I went through the whole medical system for this. Like I saw the head of sexology. Okay, if you know what that discipline is. Okay, for the province of Saskatchewan. And I mean, like I mean, this is a bit of an attack video because those people don't know nothing. I'm sorry, but they don't know nothing. I'm sorry. Like I don't know what to say. Like I don't know what to say. Like I saw the head of sexology for Saskatchewan, and she. How do you pronounce that word that is spelled L? I've never heard anyone say this word. It's not a very popular word to say, but it's spelled Lasiv. I don't want to say it out loud. You maybe know what the word I'm talking about. That's how she stared at me as I described my issues to her. It was an unpleasant experience, and I didn't really want to see her. She gave me some medications that didn't function properly and didn't work properly, and like I'm sorry, but that's okay. I mean, maybe they work for other people. It's okay, you know. I mean, it's fine. Now, it's maybe that would work, but it was kind of like the context wasn't right, and nothing. She didn't help me. She didn't make me feel more comfortable about anything. You know, she made me feel very, very uncomfortable as a 17-year-old boy with her as a 50-plus woman. You know, women can be very creepy too. Old women can be very creepy too. They can be. They can be. You know, guess what? They aren't as often. They really aren't. But and so, you know, I saw the head of proctology for Saskatchewan. Okay, so this is the guy who makes sure you have enough orgasms so you don't get prostate cancer. And I mean, this is the bad part. Like, this is the bad part. Like, the head of sexology, I can understand being a woman and you know, yeah, you like the weird shit or whatever, you know, so you go into sexology, you know, so it's okay. I don't care that much about that. That didn't really bother me. But what bothered me was the head of proctology, okay? So he's supposed to do some tests on me, right? The head of proctology is supposed to do some tests on me, right? That would make sense, the head of proctology. So, or the specialist or whatever. Maybe he's not the head. I could be wrong about that. It was the head of sexology. That's a fact. This was a proctology specialist. Maybe not the head, okay? But he is an expert. He's a specialist. And so, yeah, you know, I sit in his office and sit down. And I'm expecting, like, you know, like with the sexology head, I had like kind of a longer session. She like talked about a lot of things. She had a lot of things to say, right? Head of proctology. I'm gonna do it. Okay, I'm gonna do him. I don't know what his name is. I forget. I was like 17 or 18, you know, and I'd been like, you know, trying to have intercourse with my various with my main girlfriend. I had one other girlfriend who I didn't try to have intercourse with. But I had one girlfriend who I wanted to have intercourse with who was open to that, and it wasn't possible for me. And so I reached out for medical help. You know, I mean, that's fair. I mean, whatever. There's a lot of reasons for that. I think people should be less embarrassed about that. Honestly, really should be, because it'll work out eventually. Don't worry. You know, it'll be okay. You know, but so this is the guy. This is the head of proctology or the specialist or whatever, right? Right, boy, so I can see you got zits. I don't gotta test you. I don't gotta test you, boy. Just think about it like this, boy. You come up, it's the ball game. You're sitting at the ball game. Everyone's watching the ball game. You're up to bat. This is literally like this. He's talking like I'm kind of doing a weird voice, but like this is what he's talking like. You're up to bat. You struck out last time. You struck out the time before. You struck out the time before. You never made a hit. You never made a hit. This. You got zits. I don't gotta test you. That's what he said. It was weird. This time you're gonna hit a home run. You're gonna hit it out of the park, boy. You hit it out of the park. And like that was actually our whole meeting. Like he wouldn't say anything to me after that. He was just like, hit it out of the park. You just got to hit it out of the park. So I mean, what that like I rejected his message. I was like, that doesn't make any fucking sense at all. You know, but. This guy, he was a very powerful, masculine figure for a guy. I mean, I didn't grow up with my dad. I met my dad when, like, I started emailing I met my dad when I was 12 and, like, talked through email and stuff. You know, me and my dad have mostly communicated via email in my life since I was 12. And so male figures are very, very powerful for me. Like, men have a lot of power over me just because when I was growing up, I had a lot of different male father figures from the age of like 0 to just various men my mom was dating and stuff. And so, you know, I kind of have like this male thing. Male figures, patriarchal male figures have a very powerful influence on me. So basically, I tried to hit it out of the park for the next 10 years. Actually, that was very fucked up shit. Actually, that's very fucked up shit to tell a 17-year-old boy to try to hit it out of the park. And that was medical advice. That was medical advice. Like, so maybe you're starting to get like a little bit of a picture about how fucked up the medical system actually is when there's a substance that would instantly cure this problem, which is known about. You can Google it, for fuck's sake. You can Google it. You can Google this. It's like the first result. It's like what is going on. This has been known about by traditional peoples and traditional herbalists for millennia. Why don't they use it? Well, guess why? Because it's not something that you can trademark. You don't own that. You don't own ashwagandha. Anyone can just sell ashwagandha. You're not going to make that much money off of it. Guess what you're going to do? You're going to help people a lot. You're going to help people a lot with ashwagandha. It's an amazing substance. Don't take it every night. Don't take ashwagandha every night, okay? Definitely don't, okay? Okay, so I don't want to, like, I don't want to attack the medical system, but they're fucked. Like, they're actually fucked. Prescriptions, they're fucked. They're, like, just fuck, man. Like, I'm serious. Sorry, like, I'm a little bit pissed off about the fact that the head of proctology told me to hit it out of the park instead of, some person who knows anything suggesting the simple herbal substance which instantly cures my problem. I mean, what the fuck, I'm sorry, I'm a little pissed off about this, to be honest. And you maybe should be too, and should be considering that you should advocate for your own health, because I'd recommend that.